Hey there everyone, No DMAA here, coming at you with a double deck profile on Keter Sanctuary and Dark States from Cardfight Vanguard. So this is another Cardfight Vanguard start deck profile, but I'm doing both decks at the same time just because I like them both, and that first episode hype made me like, let's just do both at the same time. It's pretty funny. So the one I played the most out of these two start decks though is Keter Sanctuary. I'm definitely gonna build Keter Sanctuary, especially in July, for a Phantom Blaster Dragon coming back. But Dark States has been pretty fun too. Like, I played it only once and it was really fun. Final Rush, you know, Final Rush. Like, I love shouting that out. It was pretty good. Then Keter Sanctuary just has a bunch of great threes that make him go stand back up and swing harder. So both of these decks have very different play styles of aggro. So alright, yeah, let's just get into it. Switching over to deck profiling mode. So this is the right deck for Keter Sanctuary. I'm going to be doing Keter Sanctuary first, obviously. So let's get started. Knight of Heavenly Bolt base lets you draw a card if you go second when rolled upon. And then Fort, the grade 1 here, lets you, when rolled upon by the grade 2, you can reveal 2 grade 3s in your hand and then after that reveal the top card of your deck. Then if it's a unit, you can call it. If not, it goes to the drop zone. And then you can also once per turn counterblast 1, choose one of your grade 3 vanguards and it gets 5k. So it's pretty good. This card's good right deck. Then this card is rolled upon, reveal 3 grade 3s to draw a card. And then he becomes a booster if you have enough grade 3s on board. How many do you need exactly? 3 or more. You need 3 or more. Then the ace of the deck is Bastion. All your grade 3 units get 2k, including himself, during your turn. And then at the end of the battle that you drive check a grade 3, you can stand up one of your rear guards and it gets 10,000 power for the turn. So he's pretty good. Bastion lets you get an extra swing in. It makes your grade 3s like Cardfight 0, where your grade 3s are your triggers now, basically, stand triggers. So that's pretty messed up, to be honest. Like, yeah, your grade 3s are stand triggers with this card. It's pretty amazing. Makes you want to run like more grade 3s, you know? Like, the amount of grade 3s in this deck, Jesus Christ. Let me get to that in a sec. Move my right deck to the side. So grade 1s, let's see. The deck has 2 of this wolf thing, Platinum Wolf. So active ability, you can Soul Blast 2 and it gets 5k for the turn. So that's continuous. It's not once per turn, so you could just keep doing it. I did this once to get him 15k and swung really hard. It was amazing. I usually just save the soul until I'm ready to swing really hard. I don't know. I don't really use his ability that often. And there's 3 more Rooks in the deck. I already kind of explained what he did. Then 3 of Zana. Oops. And then there's 4 perfect guards. So that's the grade 1 lineup for the starter deck. But yeah, this deck is pretty good, honestly. Like, you just swing hard with grade 3s. That's all you really do. And hope you drive check grade 3s. Get as many grade 3s as you possibly can. Can't believe I'm saying that about Cardfight Vanguard, but that's how you play this deck. The grade 2 Rooks. That's the only grade 2. Oh wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, he's the only grade 2 in the deck. He's a really good booster. So he kind of acts like a grade 1 to get you extra power and boosting. He's a really strong booster actually if you have enough grade 3s out. 3 of Bastion for that Persona ride. Then 4 of this Pot of Greed Magikarp. What's it do? Let me tell you what it does. You can counterblast 2, draw 2 cards, one of your units gets 5k. It's amazing. And it's a grade 3. It's a grade 3 order card, so it counts for like the effects for drive checking and like revealing grade 3s in your hand. So it's pretty good. This Spear Girl's good right here. What's her name? I don't even know your name. Venomoth Witch Romana. Nice. When the unit attacks, counterblast 1, it gets 5k until the end of the battle. End of the battle is very important because standing back up, you do have to do counterblast again to get 5k again. Then for this guy. Zoom up so it's away from the glare. So, what's his name? Knight of Broad Axe Rafluk. So this card you can put in your soul on board and give one of your grade 3s 10k to the end of turn. So he's pretty good. He's good for beefing up your person if you need, in case you're banking on a restand, which you probably should be considering this is the deck. And I think it's the same trigger lineup as the other start decks where you have 1 over trigger and then 3 fronts. I run 3 fronts because the deck only gives you 3. But that's kind of okay because you want more crits anyway when the set comes out. But that's how the start deck's structured. Then 4 draw trigger, 4 crit, 4 heal. So the start deck's pretty it's pretty good. It's pretty standard. Like, I don't know what you would improve upon once the set comes out. Probably just put in a lot more grade 3s. Like, I don't know, try to stack your deck with more grade 3s somehow. I haven't really fully invested in Keter yet. I literally just said like a couple days ago, like I'm gonna build this deck, and now I have to like figure out what I need to make it the Bastion build I want, or maybe the OTT build or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing for set 1. Honestly, it's just kind of like random. So that's the deck for Keter Sanctuary. Let me put Bastion up front. Like this deck is really good actually. Probably one of my favorite decks to play, besides Dragon Empire. But yeah, it's good. I can't wait to see what I can do with it when I get my booster boxes. And then I have no idea when we're waiting for Dark State, but yeah, let's talk about that one next.
お前のターンは終わりだよ。勝負に耐え忍ぶことは必要だ。困難の中勝利を手にするには覚悟と勇気がいる。暗闇の中歩みを進める必要がある。理屈の鎧は安心を変えるが、その安心が油断と怠慢を生んだな。
Switching over to Dark State's deck profile. So we got a right deck here. Matt the Intern, Steve, Richard, and Bruce. I'm not gonna say their full names. I'm just like, this is not even named Matt the Intern. I just call him that because my friend at Locals called him that, and I thought that was his name for like forever. So I'm like, okay, you're just Matt the Intern from now on. You're not Diablo's innocent Matt. You're Matt the Intern. So, and then the rest of them are just like Steve, Richard, Bruce. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the right deck. When rolled upon, you can draw a card if you want second, and then this card is when placed on Vanguard. So like this. Choose a card from your soul and call it, and then soul charge. Yeah, soul charge. And then when it's in final rush, 5k. Yeah, so. And then when rolled upon by this, well, not even specifically by this, just when the unit is placed on Vanguard, put that rear guard back in soul and draw a card. So like when he's out, he goes back in. Well, most of the time. That's what I usually do. I just put back in. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move or not, but that's what I do. And then this guy gets you the final rush, like you cry out final rush when you're on this dude. And then when this unit attacks, if you're in final rush, soul blast 5 and stand all your front row rear guards. So this deck rushes by building soul and then soul blasting out to make sure your rear guards stand back up. So that's how the deck basically is supposed to work. And it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. Like, it's just a straight up like final rush. That's all you do. Like, I kind of didn't realize how simple this deck actually was. Let me go through some stuff. So 4 PG grade 1s is in the deck. Then this order card, Soul Charge 2, Brother Soul. Brother Soul is pretty good. Lets you build your soul. Let's see. Three more Steve. And then this guy, Acrobat Presenter. This card's pretty good actually. When this unit attacks or boosts, if your Vanguard is Diablo's, Violence Bruce, Soul Charge 1. If you are in Final Rush, Soul Charge 1. So you get the double Soul Charge with this dude. So this helps you build up your soul to get to 5. So you can do Final Rush at least, maybe multi-times even, if you just keep swinging. Like I said, this deck's pretty straightforward. 10k beater. Iser. More of Richard. He gets 5k if you're in Final Rush. So he's good. And then this dude is like a really good card actually, this one right here. Move down. What's your name? Steam Gunner Brody. So when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, Counterblast 1, this unit gets 5k more shield. So it doesn't matter how he gets on Guardian Circle. Like you can call it from hand, you can intercept, it don't matter. Like he'll get to 5k if you Counterblast. He's pretty good. He's become the 10k shield. Probably one of the best cards in this deck, to be honest. Then I got the Colossus. This card's good. When this unit is placed on rear guard, soul charge 1. Then if you are in Final Rush, Counterblast 1. This unit gets 15k. So he's a really good beater, and he can come back up with the Final Rush Bruce like strategy. There's 4 of these. There's 4 in the deck. There's 4 in the deck. I was just holding on to one for some reason, but this card's pretty amazing. And then 3 more Bruce for the Persona ride. So that's the deck. The triggers are the same for the deck, for every starter deck, I think. So it's 4 heal, 4 draw, 4 crit, 3 front, and the over trigger. So that's, I've been noticing that. So that's basically the starter deck. You just rush really hard, final rush it, like, and then stand them back up, and then swing harder. That's basically what the deck does. It's aggro. It's a straightforward aggro. I kind of like it. Makes sense. Football players and all, Spike Bros. So I played it once against my brother, and yeah, it's really good. I like the deck. Yeah, so that's my deck profile. Thank you so much for watching my Cardfight Vanguard videos. I'm still kind of learning the ropes on how I want to do these videos moving forward. So if you like the way I'm doing it, or you have feedback, let me know. This is relatively new for me. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.